the poster, but about the game.
Oh, I honestly, I lost track of the game. I kind of just want to talk about the poster all day.
Maybe you took your own breath away.
We could analyze the poster. How do you think? Well, that's a lot of team fight, Cap, okay? You've got 5 heroes with massive team fight abilities, and while on paper this might sound great, what often ends up happening when you draft lineups like this is that you kind of stumble over each other. You kind of get in the way. You're like, you see this amazing RP opportunity at the exact same time as you see an amazing Wyvern ulti, and you counteract each other. Or, wow, that was a great chrono, let's Pango ulti at the same time, and then you're just stuck in the chrono, you know?
Right.
You need really good communication to play a lineup like this. You have plenty of opportunities, but at the same time, it's also very big spells that need to land. And you don't have much in the way of like smaller stuff, like let's say a swap or alliance up top, because then you run into the same trap as we talked about with Wyvern and Void in the 2v1, that you will get out leveled too hard. And Pangolier getting 6 when your gyro is 4 is, you know, can be really worrying.
So I imagine both supports. Ori getting pulled in, skewer forward, and what hit? It just feels like Ori has a little bit of a wrong read on this Magnus lane. You got to be careful. This Magnus is incredibly powerful, both in the harassment. They're going to pick off the courier here. They already delivered its goods, though, so Eurus, well, he may not feel comfortable fighting back, though, against the tri-lane that they brought in. The Wisp is already dead, and if Eurus gets slowed down here, PYW is going to help bail him out with a Fading Bolt, though.
Yeah, Zai got a good proc, but with Rubik there, they choose not to pursue.
Dodge most of the damage, nicely done there. Back over to PYW, chased by Nisha, skewer forward. Telekinesis is not gonna let him get away unless into the high ground, in which case he's fine, especially with Ori cutting over. Now it's gonna be Yapzor, who is in trouble, especially with Nisha having no mana to stop this assault from Ori.
And after being solo killed mid, Ori's now top of the net worth. That kill put him in this much of a trashing, and yeah, he might even die now. He is probably... No, he will be fine. He has sticks too. He has one and Fairy. And now they want to deal with this pesky Timber Saw. And
holding him up, does have the Chronosphere. He's going to be able to grab the two of them. Just go for the kill on PYW. The Splinter Blast was a little bit too far away to hit the Rubik, but there is Puppey to be able to burst him down. But Tumman, he's just one nuke away from dying here, but the Time Walk is up, but no! He gets struck down by Yang before he was able to get it off. A fair trade, certainly, for VICI Gaming. Chronosphere and a core kill. Well worth it. Zai, he's going to be chased down by the missile here. In serious trouble unless VICI Gaming can't get around these trees so easily. He tries to get to somewhere he can hide away, but 2,000. But certainly you just want to secure your advantage some more with a pipe, right? Make sure that nobody can die. Ori gotta make sure he doesn't get caught, but the Winter's Curse does hit him. Now Zai needs to be able to chain this stun off the wall into the RP onto 2. But Tumman's here as well. Can they get the bash? They don't need it. The damage is enough. His secret. Show the first bit of team fight with a heavy rotation down to bottom lane. Puppey, okay, there's no stuns here. And when you miss a Rolling Thunder, that's going to miss onto Ori. We're hoping they would surprise him out the trees. Yang, meanwhile, he doesn't need to surprise anybody. He is just a mobile tank right now.
How tanky is he? Here's the challenge.
Well, they may need to relocate in because there's going to be so many heroes here. It's going to be all 5 of Secret. He's going to pop that Essence Ring. Time dilation is wearing off, so he's got a Timber Chain to be able to get himself away, but hold the bash at the right time. Skewers up as well, and Yang will finally fall. He stepped a tad too far.
Pushing out. Looks like they're trying to make a quick play again. This time it's going to be the Void and... Oh no, not the same literal play.
The Chronosphere again. It's there. They have the Spirit Fest as well. Puppey is going to be there with the Sinister Gaze to chain the stun. And VICI Gaming, maybe they're just playing a little bit too independent at this point. I feel like we both have a similar concepts on the ideas on that item. It's not the best.
Yeah, I'm not sure who you give it to here. There was one other game I saw, it was given to Gyro, giving him that long-range attack. Oh, my.
Oh, pushing out high ground with the smoke. Instantly a double bash coming out from our Void, but he's getting disabled up. He's trying to use his Aegis right now. Gonna pop the BKB now that he's grabbed that IO. The stolen Chronosphere could spell bad things here, as he wants to be able to get away with the Rolling Thunder. They're gonna lock down this room to make sure that Chronosphere is not used aggressively. Matumba Man, he's gonna be losing his Aegis here, but the Rolling Thunder knocking up Ori. Maybe they're running out of damage though with the buyback being used. VICI Gaming feeling comfortable taking this fight, but what if they can't actually catch the Secret hero? Secret getting out with the spider legs, the time walk, all the mobility that they have. and the buybacks there from VICI Gaming feel quite ineffective.
That was awesome for Secret, I think.
Yeah.
They get a very good way of using their Aegis. They get a couple of kills. I feel like Secret kind of just, I want to say, got away with it almost in this last 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Does feel like the VICI Gaming against what I've seen them play against other teams, they would have played with a lot more confidence of out-team fighting somebody. Oh, nice fast blink away, but it does leave Yang a little bit isolated right now. Ori knows he has to go for that Winter Wyvern to make sure that Orchid and that Winter's Curse isn't used, but he was locked down by Secret and instantly blown up. Now Eurus, without one of his damage dealers, has to be able to back away, but there's too much physical damage from the Void and the Magnus. They're going to stick onto him with this Blink Dagger. Eurus not going to be able to get away. Nisha's just too big. And off of a buyback, 2 buybacks from the supports, they both die now.
Secret are playing super well around each other. It looks so easy when they do this spell casting and these moves, but it's like, it's blink of an eye decision making where they just identify, okay, there's 2 heroes.
Played against EG, right?
Yeah.
It felt like their attitude was just different. Whoa, with Chronosphere there from the Tubba Man. This is an opportunity for VICI Gaming. But it's an opportunity they have to make sure they don't get caught by Nisha's Magnus. He tries to get the skewer in. Fortunately, there is that telekinesis stopping it, but Eurus is left a little bit alone right now. Yang is going to try and help him out. RP threatens to come in. DY, Chain Frost is going to be thrown. Rising tethers in. They quickly identify the Wisp and take him out of the fight. Now the RP laid down onto the Gyrocopter. Nisha's willing to blow this on just the carry because he's able to one-shot him. Now Ori coming back in. Winter's Curse to be able to stop that damage onto the Magnus. The Orchid's going to burn him out a little bit more, but a cold embrace to be able to save him, not good enough. Yang is going to be able to get him with the pure damage, but it's Yang against the world, and the world will eventually win here as Yang is going to be forced to try and retreat, but he has no Yules, he has no mobility tools, and they have plenty of stuns to stop the Timber Chain. That's a 1-for-5 wipe. Secret just seem to be able to outmatch VICI Gaming at every turn.
Yeah, that's, you know, now they've reached the point where they can even start itemizing single target lockdown, right? They've had all these AoE lockdowns. Oh, here we go, Chrono.
Yeah, the Chronosphere is going to be used to make sure they do manage to pick up the Agent's cheese telekinesis, but can they actually get there in time? He's going to try and grab it, but he needs time, walk back in, the RP pulling away for the Aegis. Now locking down Eurus, he does manage to pick up that cheese and heals himself with it. Sign that back line, but Nisha immediately Abyssal Blaze onto the Wisp to be able to take him out. There's going to be a buyback there, though. Eurus going toe-to-toe with Yang with the help of Ori. Might be able to bring him down. Yule Scepter buying a little bit of time. Swashbuckle go over the side, but Zai will eventually die. Team Secret retreating, though, feeling like enough buybacks were used by VICI Gaming that they're okay with that engagement. After all, Matamba Man got that secondary.
Just was in jeopardy, and then the RP coming in, securing it for Secret. Find the Rubik.
Or he's low on mana, but he will have enough to be able to hold Nisha here as Eurus comes in. The cold embrace. Can they actually save him? They're running out of magic damage. He's healing up a decent amount. Is there any way for him to get away? No, yeah. In Timber Chain, Zai actually buy back. There's 2 heroes that are going to be dying back here. That is trouble now. 14 Secret. Puppy's going to be snagged up as well. Orchid, Yapstor doesn't have his Winter's Curse. Not much he can do to stop this.
Oh, shit.
This game might have changed, Synderen. Team Secret, I thought they got away cleanly after that Roshan fight.
Yeah, finally, I mean, I said finally already the last time they found a kill, but this time there were so many cooldowns used by Secret in that Roche fight, and VICI found one quickly after. First time really that Secret slip up a little bit and get caught off guard. Chain Frost.
They've made very few errors. They're just going to throw everything they have out there to try and push VICI Gaming back. They do not want to be losing a lane of barracks or even just a tier 3, but with 60 seconds on a Pangolier, VICI Gaming, they should know this is their opportunity to be able to turn this game around.
Yang sporting 71 armor.
That seems fair.
Yeah, nothing wrong here.
Matamba Man, he does have an Aegis as well as Cold Embrace if they need to. Glimmer Cape is actually what bails them out here. But it's hard for Eurus to be able to commit, so they're just going to take the tier 3, grab that shrine. Maybe it wasn't as much as they were hoping for, but again, it's still a big opportunity, especially if they take another fight soon, while the Pango and...
They're going to survive long enough to at least get it off on one key hero. Until the Bloodthorn comes out. I actually think with Bloodthorn, he could die.
15% in power cleave. That's going to be great for him. That's another 30%, but then also just putting on Matamba Man is very strong. Rolling Thunder, oh, that was a little close. Zai does manage to find the IO, so they'll lock down DY unless he can actually get away because he jumps on a PYW and relocate out. He's safe.
Well, is he?
Well, let's see.
Maybe he is. It looks like Secret are kind of lingering.
Yeah, they're lingering maybe a little bit too long because VICI Gaming is coming here in force. The relocate is coming back here, so Eurus should feel comfortable here. This is going to be the first life Matumba Man, perhaps. Call the brace actually keeping him alive still. He also has Satanic and might be able to turn in lifesteal a little bit, or he actually jumping in with the Winter's Curse, locking him down. Now they have the Orchid. Timberstock going into it for the Chronosphere onto the side is going to be able to finish off DY. A stolen Chronosphere, locking down 4 heroes underneath all of this one, but Eurus is too unhealthy to be able to turn and take advantage of this disable, and he's going to be chased down. The Abyssal Blade up, Ori, no buyback for him, so he can't help out his brother Eurus in defending this, and that means 3 heroes are dead on VICI Gaming with no buyback. PYW not going to make it away either. A shield crash in a vain attempt to survive. 4 dead, no buyback, and once again, Yang is left in a 1v4 to try and defend the base.
Yeah, this is at least 2 lanes. It's actually GG if Secret goes straight forward, I think. They might just go right down mid and start hitting the tier 4s. They will play the barracks first. They don't know exactly what the buyback status is. If they had this information, they would be ending the game right now. Might still be able to do it regardless. No, it will be 2 lanes of Rax, playing it very safe, and this will not allow them to end.
Yeah, 3 heroes
respawning.
3 heroes on the side of VICI Gaming that don't have it because of gold.
Yeah.
So they're anticipating that Ori and Eurus would buy back if they win for Throne.
I love the way Secret set up this fight, by the way. Matumba Man playing super aggressive because he knows he has to level 25 and Aegis. And VICI actually took the bait. They started running into the high ground where Secret were well placed, and eventually they chased so far that they got to cast their curse in a 2-man chrono. And I think VICI had every choice in the world there to wait up.
VICI Gaming's going to bleed out a little bit of buildings.
I think this item on Gyrocopter can actually make a pretty big difference. The Princess Knife in this game.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, the way VICI Gaming are taking fights is they're moving in Gyro first to get information. Now they're going to do it with Yang. This 1.5 second hex can be enough to get us a little bit of a surprise jump. Yang, though, is taking a lot of damage.
The missiles are coming in. They're going to be able to chain some Matumba Man for quite some time until the RP. Skewer on in, locking down the 2. The Chain Frost actually bouncing back on the Secret, but they don't care because the BKBs allows them to focus on the Gyrocopter. That Rolling Thunder. Bounce it up on DY. The A1 disc does actually protect for the time being, but PYW not so lucky there. They do manage to get the Orchid on a Matumba Man, but a Lotus Sword Pentagon for Zai does save any time, walks away. A Winter's Curse on all 4 heroes here, and that is a Stormseer who's just dead. He's going to be able to buy back, and they do actually finish off Humpy, but that is a small consolates that they need to be able to bring down some of these damage dealers like Matumba Man, who's still fighting on that front line. Ori going for Yapster. George Man to take out another one of the supports, but DY is not going to survive for long as the Abyssal Blade cuts him down. Matumba Man, he breaks down the Gyrocopter. Damage running low on VICI Gaming. It's just Ori left with no mana. Now he falls as well. That's it, VICI Gaming. Call him here, Secret. A pretty clean 2-0, a convincing victory as they head to the grand finals.